Rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne. I know I'm a little late on this, but we're going to step into the world of Black Sabbath for the first time ever. Right here, right now. It's none other than War Pigs. Why do I feel kind of like V for Vendetta 1984 type of ish?
Gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction.
Yo!
Sorcerer of death's construction.
Oh. I know this. I do actually know this. Shout out to Peaky Blinders. This played during Peaky Blinders. I was like, this is a hit. This is Black Sabbath.
Is that black masses?
What lyricism this is?
Generals gathered.
Rest in peace to Ozzy, man.
In their Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses.
What an opening line. Generals gather in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Obviously, a little bit of wordsmith and just flipping the meaning of gathering in mass versus at mass at church, just like witches at black masses, right? It's their own twisted black church. Love that opening line. Like, you want to talk about shots fired, playing off of that.
Just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction.
Just underneath, you just have it running, right? It's almost like it's there, but it's building the anxiety. It's building the anticipation. And I love just the simple guitar hits, but very impactful, right? It's really guided by just some powerful, almost siren-like singing vocals here. Over top, out on the leads, but then underneath, it's just like accentuated with the guitars, like the powerful singing. Running a little bit underneath. Like, hang on, we got you.
Evil minds that plot destruction. Sorcerer of death's construction.
What a line. What poetry. Sorcerer of death's construction.
In the fields of bodies burning. As the war machine keeps turning.
Yeah.
Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah.
As the war machine keeps turning. I mean, you want to talk about anti-war lyricism. Here it is right here. Right? Just laying it out. The propaganda, the brainwashing, the war machine, the bodies in mass, and comparing generals to witches and just those that really puppeteer and pull the strings. The old men wage war while the young men die. Reminds me of that quote.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Thing is, this feels very dystopian, and it sounds very dystopian, but it's so relevant. For me, the reason why, like dystopian books like George Orwell, 1984, ones like that, or even movies, really are successful is because they're precautionary tales and warnings, but at the same time, they hold truths. They hold truths that hit eerily close to home, and they're not really that far-fetched and that far away from the realities in which we live. Yeah. I told you that percussion was teasing us. Now everything's running. Those guitars are really coming in. It's not like stop, start, right? You just kind of like build the yanks, and then just let it rush over us all. It's almost like that charge into war.
Politicians hide themselves away. Politicians hide themselves away. They only started the war.
Yeah.
Why should they go out to fight? They leave their all to the poor. Yeah.
Wow. I've not heard these lines before. Politicians. They're not the ones who go out to fight. They leave that to the poor. The rich politicians, those who sit behind their gates. It's easy to declare war, to send men to war, but not as easy to fight it yourself. And that's the thing. If you look at those who often are enlisted, those who often serve, there are a lot who choose it because that's their only economic opportunity that they see. You know, a lot of people choose to go into the military, my grandfather included. He died in Vietnam, but he chose to go in because it was a stable income. It was a source of income and an opportunity to provide for his family. And unfortunately, he paid the ultimate cost of that in the end with his life. And this feels like the perfect song for like an anti-Vietnam protest. I love that. Treating people like pawns and chess like war games, right? But wait till the judgment day. Makes me think of like Book of Revelations, end of times, like the final judgment. Karma comes for us all in the end.
The judgment day comes. Yeah.
The irony there. Work for a free motherland. Work in order to be free. But nice little nod to the propaganda machine. Wow. And obviously something simple as the motherland or the fatherland. Even just that simple phrase is a propaganda phrase because that instinctively starts you thinking about protecting your own family, protecting your mother, protecting your father, calling something the motherland or the fatherland and using that for wartime propaganda. Why you see the bomber planes over top. Yeah.
Now in darkness, world stops turning. Ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. And does God a struck the hour. Day of judgment, God is calling.
World stops turning, hand of God has struck the hour. Just makes me feel like the clock, like time is ticking on us all. And I love that phrase in the title of this, War Pigs. Because you think about pigs and swine and something that tends to be looked down upon, something dirtier, right? So these are war pigs, right? Driving us to slaughter. But in this case, they are the pigs.
Day of judgment, God is calling.
Some powerful singing, man.
Underneath the war pigs crawling, begging mercies for the sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh Lord, yeah.
I love how he goes, Satan laughing spreads his wings, and then he cries out, oh Lord, yeah. Beautiful. These guitars go off. The red symbolic for blood, but also to me, red is often used for rebellion. I have a whole dystopian series I've been dropping with bang and bloody murder and the red themes throughout. Franticness to end it. I'll tell you what, the thing I really like about that is essentially it's an anti-war. It's a song about peace, right? But to me, when you make songs that are anti-war protests, right, they can have this generalization that they tend to be, kind of, they don't have that grit. They don't have that bite. They don't have like that alpha venom because they're basically promoting peace, right? To me, this had kind of that conflict and that tension and attacking those who send us to war and having that bite and that grit, but like just really effing cool at the same time. And I'm a huge fan of songs like that with just a powerful, powerful message. And to me, the true mark of timeless classics and great songs is when you can play them today and they still apply, right? And on one hand, that's amazing. But on another hand, it's scary too when you think about it. Because the world sits in a perpetual state of conflict. There's conflict going on all over the world to this day. And that is mankind's history, unfortunately. And even in the United States, how many years and conflicts have we been involved in? It's always a perpetual state of warfare. And it really makes you think. And I constantly stand by this. Like one of the greatest things that is an enemy to our society is class struggle. And class is at the root of so many issues, as the rich get richer and the poor get poor. And that contributes to the military, to conflict as well, because it's the poor who often suffer the most in war. And you've seen it time and time again throughout history. And I just love those lines that touch upon that. But yeah, powerful song, amazing guitars, amazing grit. I really enjoyed that. Black Sabbath, you are Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys like today's video. Listen, if you're here at the end, obviously enjoy the content. Do me a huge favor, support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. It all goes a long way. All right, I love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive. Take care of these, take care of these. I'll catch you again.
You know I'm going now with a bang. Bang. Tell them leave the bag in a bang. Bang. You should check the tags where we hang. Hang. You know I'm going now with a bang. Know I'm going now with a bang. Bang. Tell them leave the bag in a bang.